Girls found a troubling arsenic, as if his body was immediately followed, beginning to become a big sea fishing boat under a state of necessity. Next, crews decided to receive the internet in advance. However, crew members find what appears to be a great deal of biological, 3 carefully wings of proximity, a sudden flash is a river, one of whom is missing from the land. The 3 men and women took up arms. In this context, no one is known to be in the end of a bracelet, in which men are grappling with the other, and in order to rush into the bunker. See yellow dressed by men seriously injured, boatmasters rushed to call for emergency relief. Subsequently, 1 helicopter arrived with fire from armed men. Persons in leadership. The opening of doors is not surprising, and they then pack the unknown biological anesthesia into a box, followed by the taking away of the injured crew and the home. Second committee. Yes, the crew of the crew found Nick, saying that the business took place. However, it is not convinced of the existence of human beings around the world. Subsequently, Nick vehicles are prepared to go home. Suddenly a girl who appears in front of the vehicle, Nick girls, who are directly involved in the dissemination of chewings of lychees in caravans, and girls are more tempted to flee, but their pace is disproportionately shattered in the east. There is an embarrassment. Subsequently, the girl was taken back home. Girls are happily aware of their own clothes. Not only he is therefore all miracles. He tried to communicate with him at the table using the message of separation. Yes, girls, he is not answerable only to odds. When the communication is to be abandoned, the voices of a sudden chewing are heard from the girl, and they are addressed to the girl. The epidemiology of my drowned drunk until the sound of the screams is heard, starting with the door. He takes doctors into the house, but the girl was found to have been left behind. 4 a.m., a girl was caught in a barely naked boat at the airport. Rats, foods. He then borrowed the clothes of others, dressed in the streets, and seemed to be looking for what? She arrived an American fish shop, which is sweeping seamless, is entering, in addition to the horrific picture, followed by a girl to a wharf dressed. Fishing nets, immediate memory of girls were originally one. Even when she and her sister were being hunted, her sister was not very young. Past humanism, fearing that he will be resolved only by risking Shanghai to find her sister, her tired quartile, a sudden discovery of a toy family helicopters. He thought that his sister would have been so, but he then saw a man who was in the process of fetching the vehicle, who came to the garage, without saying. It is said that the doors are opened and watched by girls who are scattered by the scout, with men taking hearts and minds. He drove him to a small tree. In this context, it is the thorny that prevails. The fact that he is not on track for girls suddenly drowns, girls are stripped of blood for in flight, but it was found that their arm had begun to be militarized.